You know, grieving's weird, man. This entire grieving process for everything, that's what I don't talk about. Yeah, I'm grieving. Yes, I'm grieving things that I haven't grieved from the past, my mom and whatnot, and the ending of my relationship, the new relationship that I have with my son, everything like that. It's all a grieving process, but the grieving of the late identified AuDHD, like, it comes in waves, man. My energy levels have been in waves. There's been ups and downs with this whole process. I don't know. It's weird. It's very weird because it's grieving who I was, how I've showed up before. That's what this grieving process is. It's honestly reflecting on who I've been and how I've showed up in my relationships in the past, the way I behaved, everything. But also, it's the shift into, I don't know, now having an explanation for why I did things the way I did and I was misinterpreted and I didn't know why I was misinterpreted. It's grieving how I showed up, but grieving just the fact that the others didn't know. You know, they couldn't have known. Or they didn't want to look at it or accept it if they did know. I'm thinking in case of my parents, because I suspect it was known but not accepted. So it's insane. It's like I feel bad for the way I was treated and stuff, and the way others treated me, and the way I treated others. But also, it's like I didn't know, you know. I didn't know, so others couldn't know. So without that knowledge, it showed up the way it did. And it hurts. It does hurt, you know? Because I feel remorse for being the way I was. And I just feel, I guess, remorse for the way conversations and interactions could have gone. That's the long and short of it. Grieving what the conversations could have looked like with the knowledge then, you know what I mean? That's what this whole process is. That's the long and short of it. That's the difficult part of it. So I just wanted to share that I just had that realization, so sharing it with you. It's good though. It hurts, but it's good, you know? It's just, I don't know. I only knew what I knew then, and I showed up the best I could at that time. So, you know, there's no real fault there's fault, but there's not fault. There's fault, but there's not fault. That makes sense. Because what wasn't known could not be faulted for. So there's forgiveness in it. There's a lot of forgiveness in it. It's forgiveness for self, too. That's the hard part, man. Loving that part of yourself again. I always thought there was something wrong with me. I always felt like there was something wrong with me. For so long. But there's nothing wrong with me. I just think differently than others. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just tough, you know? I just want it to be known that this isn't all easy and shit. It's hard. There's hard days. Obviously. So I come on here and I share that with you too. This is quite the process. It's worth it though, and I know it's worth it. It is healing. All of this is healing. I'm crying in my fucking car in the parking lot at Walmart, for Christ's sakes. God damn. I've come a long way, man. I've come a long way to be able to express myself like this. Shit. It's not even in the parking lots. I'm posting these online for everyone to see, like, you know? I've always thought of it as I just go out into whoever. But to be perceived in real life is another thing. But I honestly don't care that I'm being perceived as someone crying in his truck talking to his phone. It really doesn't matter. It really doesn't fucking matter, man. Because it's just part of my process here. And however the process looks is how it looks, so here's the reality of the process. It's good in its badness. It's good in its sadness. But it's good overall. I'm finding more peace within myself through this process. A lot more peace within myself through this process. And I'm forgiving myself for a lot through this process, too. It feels very lonely. It is a lonely process, at least for me. But I know that there is community out there. I've met it through here. And I've met it through threads. And my online community means everything to me. You guys have been what's keeping me going. You really have been. Making me feel seen and heard. So I just want to show you the reality of it too. And I'm allowing myself to be seen and heard for once. Authentic, real, no bullshit. It ain't all cupcakes and rainbows. But it is good. It is good. And you know, I think these things will just hit you in waves and at times. It is what it is. So, but it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Just let it be what it is, you know? And here I am putting it out for you guys, so I don't know. I don't know what that point of that is. It's just authenticity. Just me being authentic. Grief isn't linear. Healing isn't linear. Life isn't linear. Love you guys.